Hi, this is Tariq. Am I speaking to Mazzarella?
Yes.
How you doing? I'm not too sure if you remember, but I think I called you at least 2 weeks ago in regards to a proposal. I just have a quick question about your clinic. Are you working by yourself, or do you have like a team in your clinic, or is it just you?
It's just me.
Do you mind me asking you just a quick question about marketing? Do you run any Facebook ads, or do you kind of get most people coming in word of mouth?
No, I do both Facebook ads and definitely word of mouth, yes.
Can I ask you a question on like you mentioned that you run Facebook ads, and I'm sure that's on Instagram too. Do you handle that all yourself, or do you have someone taking care of that for you?
I tend to do that myself.
And another question: do you see yourself, talking to people that aren't really interested? And it's almost like you're there's a lot of time wasters there. Or you feel like it's not beneficial sometimes, or it's not a good use of your time.
To be honest, no, most people that come into me would actually, for a consultation after an ad, actually will come back for a treatment.
No problem. Quick question: have you ever like maybe considered automating it or having someone else do it for you so you could focus more on other things?
Oh yeah, I've thought about it, but cost is a factor, and
Of course.
everybody has cost it.
No problem, Azarello. This is the reason why I'm calling you is because we actually run a marketing agency. I'm the owner. My name is Tariq, and we actually don't charge you anything unless we reach a certain amount of quota. As in, if we don't bring you 10 plus clients that month, you don't even have to pay us. There's no down payment. It's in the contract, and it makes it favorable for people like yourself. Face and body clinics, body sculpting, estheticians. That's where we're kind of in. We're working with a couple of people now in Cork, two in Tipperary, one in Drogheda. So we actually don't charge for the first 3 months. So you pay at the end of the month if we bring you those clients, and we haven't missed a month yet. So just in summary, if we were to bring you, let's just say 9 clients, and we promise to bring you 10, you wouldn't even have to follow up on that contract. So you just got those nine people for free.
Okay. All right. It sounds interesting. I just at the moment, I don't know when I said this to you last time. I've just relocated and set up a new clinic, trade name as well. So I'm in the process of buying up and everything.
Did you set that up?
Sorry?
Is that a second place, or it's just a new place altogether?
No, it's actually a new place. I'm still under it, but I've used a new trade name called Revive on Studio.
Okay.
But I am going to separate other treatments from it and bring on maybe one or two people that will do treatments that I don't cover.
Great. And do you think, that would happen in the next 2 months, those bringing on those two more people, or would you say it's a more long term, as in like next?
That always happens at the end of the week.
Oh, that's great to hear. And it's gonna be 3 when you have me do the marketing for you, right?
Well, we would definitely look at it.
No problem. Look, Mazzarella, I don't want to, take too much time of your day. Would you be available for, a quick 15-minute call where I can kind of give you the full breakdown? So as, I don't want to keep following you up, and at least you'll have a good idea of what we have to offer for you.
Okay, I'm just in the process at the moment as well. I just, changing the Facebook page, the website to
Yeah.
a new name. There's a few things going on there. So, and I'm meeting tomorrow to go through all of that.
Of course.
Wednesday. Yeah, when were you kind of thinking of? I'm just going to hear you do. I work in mental health as well. So
Of course, of course. Look, I'd like to get this booked in as quick as possible. I'd like to get this booked.
Time there. When were you thinking of?
I'd like to get this done, booked in as quick as possible. So, you said Wednesday. I am quite open Wednesday mornings and evenings. Would you prefer evenings or mornings?
It would have to be evening. I'm looking at it here, and I'm actually booked until 5 o'clock, I think.
Okay, how about we do 5:30, if that's okay?
I'll put 5:30 down, and I'll put 5:30 down, and if you do through WhatsApp.
Yeah. Do you mind if I give you a Google link, because there is actually, you know what, we can do it through WhatsApp. I don't actually have to show you anything. I do have a presentation, but it's not necessary. But it's good for you to see if you're interested.
You see, I won't be. I'd have to do WhatsApp because I don't bring my tablet, my laptop to work with me.
Okay. Yes,
my
of
laptop
course,
where I can
of
use
course,
it.
of
The
course.
WhatsApp number is the same. The WhatsApp is the same as the mobile number.
Okay, so it'll be best to hit you up on this phone number I'm talking on right now.
Yes, it's the same number for the WhatsApp, but it would be better on WhatsApp, yeah.
Okay, no problem. Look, there is one other thing. I know you mentioned that you're still trying to set up like the Facebook, or like there was some other outstanding issues that you might have to consult first. We actually also run revival schemes, as in, so your past clients that you've had, we actually run campaigns for them to, you know, rejuvenate those people and bring you in more people too. So if we were to put the ads on a back burner, we'd also be running, just text messaging through SMS for your previous past clients that could be interested.
I'm looking at that today because of MailChimp. I used MailChimp before, and I'm just kind of, and then I'm looking for broadcast lists, so I'm just kind of working around, to see what I do there.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so that would have very good customers going back quite a few years, and
Great. So I'm sure you have a really long list, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So look, I do not see how this couldn't work for you, or you could find some benefit from working together with me. I do have you booked in for 5:30, and I will give you a couple of follow-up texts if that's okay, and I will see you on Wednesday.
Okay, no bother. I'll talk to you then.
Awesome. Have a good rest of your day.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Did you see that? I did that on my first call.
It doesn't really work. What I've noticed, it's only paying the money, but I don't really get anything for it. So I stopped doing that because it's a waste of money. So I'm happy with the word of mouth. So
Of course.
at the moment, I do post on social media, but I'm not paying for the ads.
Where are you located actually? Because I'm calling from Dublin.
Okay, in Clane, Canticle there.
Okay, that's not too far away. My ex-girlfriend was from there, so I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. I like the pub there, the Tesco's, the small little Tesco's. It's a nice little village.
Yeah.
So look, how much money? Like you mentioned about Facebook ad campaigns not working for you. How much money do you put in like a day? Because I know you can put in like €5 a day, €10 a day, €15 a day. How much did you normally do to find out that it wasn't really working?
I think was a tenner.
A tenner a day?
I did, yeah. I think I did a couple of times, yeah.
And do you like if you had to?
I tried different. I think once was €13, and then I just dropped. It wasn't any difference than 10 a day or 12 a day or 5 a day. To be honest, it wasn't any difference.
Gotcha. And you said it didn't really work at all. Were you getting leads, even like 1 or 2 a day, or were you getting leads at all?
The views.
Leads, as in like, did you have like a claim form on the ad itself?
Well, I didn't. So it was viewed. The post was viewed loads of times, but was that genuine or fake? I don't know. Only God knows. But I for sure that I didn't get any likes to the post, or any comments, or any calls, or any messages. So for me, the views doesn't mean anything.
Let me ask you this one quick question, Natalia, and you can hang up right away if you're not interested. Okay. If I was to pay for your ads, €5 a day, because that's how much I spend for my current clients, they get 40 clients per month, or per half month, so every 15 days they get 40 leads. If I was to pay €150 towards your ad campaign, if I was to handle every single person that comes through the ad, and all you'd hear back from me was, "Hey Natalia, I got another person for you today. Hey Natalia, I got another person for you to come in. He's pre-booked already. She's pre-booked already for next week. I got 3 people for Friday. I got this," and I said, "I have to bring you at least 15 people, and you wouldn't pay me until I did." Would that sound like a fair deal?
Okay, and what way would you do that? Do
you
need access to my page?
I do it by magic, but I'm joking. I use your Facebook ad manager. All I need is to connect your ad manager to my CRM, and the magic happens. I promise you wouldn't even have to hear from me. All I'd say is, "Hey, I got someone booked in for you." You wouldn't even hear from me. I'd just say there's an email notification on it, so you get notified through email that I have people booked for you.
Right. Okay. So people don't text me straight away. I mean, don't text my page directly.
Your phone would not be blowing up. Your page would not be blowing up. These people would be hitting up the CRM because they'd be clicking on the claim form. I could give you the full breakdown on a quick Zoom call or a quick Google Meets call. That would take no longer than 15 minutes. Hopefully I piqued your interest enough to maybe book a call. If you'd like to, we could talk 15 minutes and go over this properly and formally introduce myself. And look,
Okay, how much would you charge, and what job can you do, and how much can you charge for the job?
of course, you carry out. So what would be your most because it's determined on what you sell and how much money you make. So the price is all determined on that. What is your most premium service, like treatment?
Well, they're different because so there
In terms of price, though.
that you have to do. So there's treatments that you have to do a couple of sessions to finish it, and there are treatments that you require only one. So it's really different.
Okay, so how much would the one that costs a couple sessions?
It's laser hair removal, so it really depends on the area you're doing. So it's a lot.
Yeah, so how big would it cost? Like, let's just say I was to come in and say, hey, I want my armpit hair removed. How much would that cost? Like your average female who's trying to get like it all taken off.
Okay, so I have to say around €200.
€200 for just one session, or for like the total sessions?
No. Now I'm saying I'm not talking about the laser now. So in average, let's say this way, at €200 a session. But then, see, it's not paid in one session.
It's paid.
So people say, for example, people are coming in and they are saying, so if they want their legs, for example,
yeah,
it's €50 or so. They're not gonna pay for the 6 session or 10 session in a row. So it's really like in 6 weeks time you only get those €50. You can't take them like €500 for the 10 session.
Of course, and let me ask you this.
That's throughout 8 months. So
yeah, so I actually work with someone who does laser hair removal too, and she, we see people opt out of it because the way like when you do laser, the hair gets thicker before it kind of disappears altogether, and people kind of back out and don't pay that full amount. So we'd also help you make sure that those people who are coming in for laser, and if it's €500 for 10 sessions in a specific area, then let's just say I was to bring you, like, this is just numbers that I'm throwing out here in terms of price. Let's just say I was to bring you minimum 10 people who would pay a €500 package on laser hair removal wherever their body is. We'd come up with an offer, me and you, later down the line if you were interested. Let's just say 500 to make it even number, and I was to bring you 10 people who paid you 500, and let's just say, for example, your ad spend was 150, then you'd be left with 4,850, and then after that I would be taking, let's just say they'd be talking to me personally, I'd be taking their deposits. So if I was to say €50 deposit for that €500 booking, then you take away another 500, so you'd be left with €4,350. And then I was to say, how much would you be willing to give me out of the €4,350 that I got for you?
Okay, so you don't have a percentage that you charge?
I don't have a percentage that we charge, but typically every client that we work with at the moment, and by the way, 10 is the bare minimum. We bring clients. I have a current client, we already brought them 15 people in 6 days. So the reason why we keep working with them is because we get paid per deposit as well. So I don't see why we can't bring them 40 appointments in 1 month. And that alone is like 40, that's 20 grand we just brought to that business if the package was €500. So let's just say bare minimum, I brought you, because on average it's around 17 to 22 people. I was to bring you 17 to 22 people, that's around 9 to 11 grand. How much money would you be willing to say, okay, I think I could give Tariq this much? I'll start at 1.5 grand and then we can work on that.
Okay. Is there any chance that you can send me all this information on my email?
How about we do this, Natalia? Can I jump on a 10 minute Zoom call where I can show you exactly how the breakdown works? I'd much prefer to show you.
Oh, at the moment?
No. We can pick a day that works for you. I'm actually quite open schedule. I'm sure you could put aside 10 minutes if you could.
Are you working? Is that a company?
Yes, T4 Scaling. I'm the proud owner.
Say it again, the name?
Tariq, Tariq, and the company is T4 Scaling.
How about Wednesday at 9?
Wednesday at 9 p.m. or 9 a.m.?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. No problem. I wake up at 5:30 anyway, so I'll see you at 9 a.m.
Okay. Right, okay. So will you ring me on this number?
Yes, I can ring you on this number, or if you have your computer handy, I can give you a Zoom link and we can just talk for 10 minutes if that's cool. You don't have to show your camera. I have a presentation that I don't really use, but I'd like for you to see at least a little bit.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you can send me the link on this number, and then I'll open it on the computer.
Great. No problem, Natalia. And
Is that okay?
thank you. I'm sorry if I took too much of your time. I'm glad we had this conversation, though.
You're fine.
Great.
Okay, Tariq, I'll talk to you on Wednesday morning.
No problem, and I will send you that link now. Hope you have a good rest of your night.
Okay, you too. Bye.
All right, bye.
2 meetings.
Damn. Yo, I turned that into a yes. Oh my god, I'm on fire today, boys.
That took so long.
Hey man, sometimes you gotta give it a little bit of head.
2 calls, 2 meetings.
It's that easy.
He don't miss.